Have you ever thought about why we need to sleep? It's a universal requirement, spanning across all species all around the globe. We're not alone in this necessity. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, requires some form of rest. Now, let's delve into a fascinating exploration of this universal phenomenon. We're discussing the book, Why We Sleep, penned by Matthew Walker. As the director of the Center for Human Sleep Science at the University of California, Berkeley, Walker is a renowned figure in the field of sleep science. His extensive research and expertise have led him to the creation of this book. Walker spent 4 years meticulously crafting Why We Sleep, providing readers with a detailed understanding of the vital role sleep plays in our lives. His work has gained widespread acclaim, making its way onto the bestseller lists of the New York Times and the Sunday Times. Sleep, it turns out, is far more critical to our well-being than we might have assumed. So what happens when we sleep, and why is it so vital? When our heads hit the pillow and our eyes flutter closed, we don't simply switch off. Instead, we embark on a complex journey through various stages of sleep, each with its unique characteristics and functions. The sleep cycle is generally divided into 4 stages: the drowsy stage 1, the slightly deeper stage 2, and the deep restorative stages 3 and 4, collectively known as slow-wave sleep. Beyond this, there's the fascinating world of rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, the stage where most of our dreaming occurs. Matthew Walker, in his groundbreaking book Why We Sleep, explores the intricate processes that take place during these stages. For instance, during slow-wave sleep, our brains are hard at work consolidating memories. Information we've absorbed throughout the day is processed and stored, solidifying our learning and enhancing our cognitive abilities. It's like our brain's version of tidying up after a day's work. But the functions of sleep aren't just limited to memory. Sleep also plays a crucial role in metabolic regulation. Without adequate sleep, our bodies struggle to regulate blood sugar levels, increasing the risk of metabolic disorders like diabetes. It's akin to a factory working without a supervisor, where processes can quickly go awry. Sleep also aids in emotional processing. During REM sleep, our brain sifts through our experiences, helping to regulate our emotions and reactions. It's a kind of overnight therapy session, allowing us to wake up refreshed and emotionally balanced. Walker's research in Why We Sleep underscores the scientific underpinnings of these sleep processes. Far from being a simple period of rest, sleep is a complex dance of neuronal activity, with each stage playing a critical role in maintaining our health and well-being. So when we dismiss sleep as merely downtime, we overlook the intricate ballet of biological processes that are essential for our survival. We trivialize a vital function that shapes our cognition, our emotional stability, and our overall health. Far from being a passive state, sleep is a dynamic process that affects every aspect of our health. What if we don't get enough sleep? This seemingly innocent question leads us into a labyrinth of alarming consequences. As Matthew Walker outlines in his compelling book, Why We Sleep, the effects of sleep deprivation are both immediate and long-term, impacting every facet of our health and well-being. In the short term, sleep deprivation can cause a host of issues. It can affect our cognitive abilities, impairing memory, judgment, and decision-making. It can also trigger mood swings and emotional instability. Ever noticed how a single sleepless night can make you irritable or overly emotional? That's your brain crying out for rest. But it's the long-term effects of sleep deprivation that are truly frightening. According to Walker's research, chronic lack of sleep has been linked to a slew of debilitating diseases. One of the most alarming connections is to dementia. Sleep, it seems, is not just a time for rest, but also a time for the brain to cleanse itself of harmful toxins that can accumulate and lead to neurodegenerative diseases. Sleep deprivation also plays a sinister role in mental health. The relationship between sleep and mental health is a two-way street. While mental health issues can cause sleep problems, the reverse is also true. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to serious mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. Furthermore, sleep deprivation can wreak havoc on our physical health. It can lead to obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. It can compromise our immune system, making us more susceptible to infections. It can even accelerate the aging process, making us look and feel older than we are. And let's not forget, sleep deprivation affects not only the individual, but also the society at large. It can lead to decreased productivity at work, increased risk of accidents, and a general decline in quality of life. The consequences of sleep deprivation are far-reaching and severe, affecting not only our health but also our productivity and safety. So, the next time you're tempted to skimp on sleep, remember the high cost of burning the midnight oil. Your mind and body will thank you for it. What happens when an entire society is sleep deprived? This is a question that Why We Sleep grapples with, unearthing some startling implications. The economic toll of sleep deprivation is staggering. Reduced productivity, increased healthcare costs, and accidents related to fatigue all add up, taking a significant bite out of our economies. And it's not just about dollars and cents. Public safety is on the line too. Think of transportation operators, healthcare providers, even law enforcement officers. Their alertness can mean the difference between life and death. The societal impact of sleep deprivation is so profound that it calls for policy changes. Schools need to consider later start times to align with the biological rhythms of adolescence. Workplaces should prioritize sleep health, recognizing it as a pillar of employee well-being. The message is clear. Sleep deprivation isn't just a personal issue, it's a societal one. We're all in this together. As a society, we cannot afford to underestimate the power of sleep. So, what have we learned about sleep today? We've delved into the significance of sleep, the extraordinary science behind it, the perils of sleep deprivation, and its profound societal impact. We've learned from Matthew Walker's bestseller, Why We Sleep, that sleep is not merely a passive state, but a critical function for our health and well-being. We've explored how sleep is a complex and dynamic process, deeply intertwined with our brain's workings. We've also discovered that sleep deprivation is not merely about feeling tired, it can be linked to numerous fatal diseases, including dementia. Furthermore, we've seen how societal patterns and attitudes towards sleep can have far-reaching consequences, affecting everything from workplace productivity to public health. In essence, the quality of our sleep directly influences the quality of our lives. So let's prioritize sleep, not as an indulgence, but as a fundamental pillar of our health. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Good night, and sleep well.